testing.
Yep. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone. Welcome to episode 15 of the Prostreet Talk podcast. We are here back at Race Generation. We previously filmed an episode here, but in case you missed our episode 13 where we talked about this, we actually had an audio file corrupt and it was unsavable. So we're back here, Jim and Aydin. Thank you for having us back. We are also here with Amph, and it's also this episode is brought to you by Haltech and Mickey Auto Styling, which is Harley, who's sitting behind the camera. Thank you for tuning in once again. Guys, how did it all start? Amph, do you want to take away with the conversation?
You take
it away.
Thanks for coming back on again. When we start with you, Jim, what got you into cars?
Into cars, it was more just high school. Yep. Everybody's sort of into cars, Fast and Furious came out and all that stuff, and everybody's getting into it. Calder Park, everybody's racing the magazines, and you just go there. You sort of fall in love, and you just want to go fast.
What year are we talking?
Oh, well, probably 2002.
Yep.
Around there, yeah.
So that was the era back when Calder Park was pumping. Danny Brishani was racing Panic. And
yeah, the Brishani and the Rajab days and all that, yeah, where, when it all sort of started, it was awesome, man. And you had the magazines, so you'd go into the news agency, you'd see the magazines, and you just, it's just sort of fall in love with the whole cars.
Did you just go straight to the car magazines, or did you used to bypass onto a few others and then go onto the car magazines?
You divert a bit, a bit of left and right, but mostly the car magazines.
So what was the first car you ever had?
It was actually the VT.
Yep.
So that was my mum's car. Used to get dropped off at school, picked up at school, learned how to drive in this car, and currently still learning. To drive. But yeah, that was my first car.
What about you, Aydin? How did this all come about for you?
It was my birthday, my 13th birthday, and my parents said, let's go to Northlands, and we went to Northlands to get me a present. On the way back on Waterdale Road, there was this car. I just heard this noise just flying past us, you know what I mean? And I just zoomed in with my eyes, just really concentrated to see what it was, and it had distinct tail lights. It was an RX3 coupe, so it had the three and three tail lights. And then a little bit later, I was just freaked out. I was like, well, how can something be so fast? I was like, fuck, what? I was just that was it. I was just I got to get involved some way or somehow. And it was a fast fours and rotaries, or hot fours and rotaries, I think it was. I can't remember what it was called. And I seen it, and I remember the tail lights, and I was like, oh, this is what it is. And that's where it all started, man. I was just into rotaries. I was just flat out just researching, and there's not much internet back then. I'm 43 now. I was 13,
So first car back then, probably a rotary as well, or a
RX-7 Series 1, man. I bought a pretty wrecked RX-7 Series 1, and a neighbour of mine painted it, and I've done the interior. Had a 12A, standard 12A in it. Sold that, bought an RX-3 coupe, or was it 808, coupe, but had all the RX3 bits and pieces, the nose cone and all that. Had a 12A Bridgeport. That's pretty good, man. That's where it all started, and I was hooked, and yeah.
Are they the one that looked like doorstops?
Yeah, like a wedge. Yeah, a bit of a wedge. Yeah, the coupes. Yeah.
It's almost looks like a Tirana hatch, sort of that style.
Yeah.
So we'll stay with you, Aydin. Can you progress through what cars you had to pretty much the point where we're at now?
Yeah. So started with rotaries. Back then it was
late 90s, early 2000s sort of time, or?
Well, let's go back when I was 18. So 43. You got to do the maths later.
Yeah. So probably around then.
Yeah. And it just started there. So I was real young, and I seen this welder on the side of the road. But you want to know from where it all started, the fabricating and everything, or
how'd you get to where you're at?
Where we are here. So I seen a welder on the side of the road, and I went home and I said, Mum, I got this thing I want to pick up. So she gets in the car, we go there on the side of the road. I was walking home from school, and it was hard rubbish. And she's like, what the hell is this? I said, Mum, just put it in the boot. And I put this welder in the boot and took it to my garage. It was an arc welder. And I found out soon that you can't do thin sheet metal with arc welders, like thin steel. You just blow a hole. Anyway, eventually worked it out. And I started just mucking around with things like that. And then
did you have any welding experience or any fabrication experience prior to this?
No, it was all just hands on, man.
Just
I don't know if
learning.
you guys know Jamie, Full Flight Engineering.
Yep.
I
So-
know of him.
Yeah, we were just really good mates, and we pretty much started in his dad's shed, just mucking around with arc welding stuff together. You know, manifolds and mainly like steam pipe stuff. You know, just thick stuff, making like rotary manifolds and 4-cylinder stuff. Anyway, bought the RX-7, painted it, started there, then went on to the RX-3. Then bought a VL turbo, had an a Pulsar ET turbo. There's a Cordia turbo somewhere in there. I don't know if you guys know that, Cordia turbos, nah.
No
Nah,
idea.
then it was Forester, Subaru Forester, one of those, a GT2 or whatever was one of those ones. And then the last of them, the later ones was a FG XR6 turbo. That was when they first come out, and it was a tune and a bigger turbo injectors. Basically what everyone done. E85 just come out, so it was 500 kilowatts at the wheels. That was like fucking out of control, man. You know what I mean?
Still good power.
Yeah,
now.
still good power. Like back then, it was like it was unbelievable. And then progressed into the V8 stuff, into the I had a HQ LS turbo. Then an aspirated HK, then went from an aspirated to nitrous, HK small block. Now it's going to a turbo LS to do drag challenge and all that sort of stuff. So it's just slowly progressed.
Just snowballed like how all car builds do.
Yeah, then here we are.
It's like, where does it end?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we've jumped the timeline a fair bit, so we'll wind it back. We'll talk to Jim. So obviously you've gotten the VT as your first car.
Yeah.
What was your first mod? Did you put a stereo system in it? Did you do a cold air intake, or did you go straight to the turbo stuff?
Literally, the first mod was a cold air intake.
Yep.
And then after that was straight build an engine, turboed.
There was no unsolicited single pegger industrial estates hurt.
No, it was. They never did burnouts from the factory. They'd struggle to do a burnout, the VTs. It was terrible.
Was it on gas?
No.
They're usually all on gas.
Just on 90, on just that really good
91.
91 octane. So you'd put 98 hoping you could do a burnout, but it still didn't.
Pick up 6 kilowatt on the dyno. Actually, I think that's what Dad said in episode 1. He put 98 octane in it and he took it on Frank's dyno and he made like 8 horsepower extra or something.
Yeah, that was on the full boost dyno day, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, he turned off the aircon.
That's right.
He turned off the aircon and made 8 horsepower extra out of an Ecotech.
They're just lemons for fact. Like they will go forever. They will literally a taxi engine pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
But like they make no power. They just got the torque from say like 2,000 to about 3.5, and after that it's just nothing.
So basically, to make power out of an Ecotech, you need to attach a hairdryer to the side of it.
Hairdryer, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
what car were you driving in between?
I had a Mitsubishi Colt
Yeah.
as a little runaround first.
Is that how you picked up Aydin, or?
Yeah, we used to pick up. We used to pick up a lot in that car. There's something about the Mitsubishi Colt. So I had a Mitsubishi Colt, and then I had the Suzuki Swift GDIs.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a couple of those, and that's pretty much it. And then just literally all eggs in one basket in a VT.
Never gone for 8 cylinders?
Nah.
Just
nah,
stayed
didn't-
Trying to convince him. He'll get there one day.
Sounds close enough to an 8. We've heard you fire it up. It fucking sounds like an LS, a 2J, a Barrett, all in one. Like you don't know what it sounds like. It
No,
sounds
it's
different.
very confusing for people.
So what was the first combo that you done? What turbo?
The first combo
Was forged
was a 4.2 litre with a GT42. It made back in the day 330 the first.
So hold on a
tune.
minute. There was no baby setup first or anything like that. No budget build first. First, just straight out 4.2 litre stroker.
4.2 litre stroker, like cam ported heads, and a 42 turbo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pump 18 pounds. I think it made 330 or 98.
Was it on a haltech then as well?
Nah, that was on the Delcos.
Oh, still on the Delcos.
Still on the Delco. The Delco, the best I got it was just over 500 kilowatts with the Delco, and it made just over 500 kilowatts.
Fuck. That's good.
But it went 9.
What sort of boost?
50.
Sorry.
30 pounds.
Was that E85? Was it?
No, that was on
that's
Sunoco. That was on when they had the Sunoco days, the Max Nos.
Yeah.
Back in those days.
What'd you say you ran with that setup?
950
Yep.
back then.
And anything after that then? Or?
After that, there was a couple of setups. Still always been a 4.2. It didn't really excel till we put the alloy heads on it and started putting like a 50 on, like a GTX50 on there.
Alloy heads, is that something you got manufactured here, or a lot of R&D
No,
and stuff from over in
That's
America?
they used to sell them. Oh, well, very hard to get them now. There's a place in America that just makes alloy heads just for these, so they're very hard to get. Because otherwise, they come with cast heads. There's not much you can do with them.
Are they a popular motor in the States, are they?
They're about as popular as here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The older generation's more popular. The Buicks,
Yeah.
or like that Grand National sort of deal. But these not so much. Maybe because they got all aftermarket stuff for them, aftermarket blocks. It's a bigger market. It's a bigger market.
So what was the setup after you put the GX50 on it?
Oh, the 50, just the alloy heads, went solid camshaft.
Bottom end?
Had the power glide. No, still 4.2.
Yep.
And that made 900 kilowatts, pretty much.
Big power gain.
That way, yeah. There's been progressions. There's been from like 750 to 900. You just change a few things. And had a Wolf in it. Now it's got a haltech.
E85 now as well.
E85, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It made 900, went 820 at 167. But now this new setup, it's got a bigger cooler, better intake. Now it's back to 3.8.
And question actually quickly as well, we were touching on the alloy heads. What sort of manifold were you running on that? Was it like a custom sort of like Holly high-rise, or did you make something yourself?
I had an intake manifold made. It was pretty much the standard. The base was standard, but it was a sort of high ram intake for that back then. That all worked pretty well. But yeah, no, obviously now it's all changed. Got a Bain intake manifold, got a bigger cooler.
Full blast plate set up on it as well.
Yeah, it's all Gen 2 turbo of a 50, back to 3.8, and now it's just made 1,000 kilowatts.
What was the reason to de-stroke? I know a lot of the barrow guys are doing it as well. It's just to get more revs out of it, that rev
It's
range.
Well, it's
more
back
for
to standard stroke technically, isn't it? Sorry.
It's pretty
Yeah,
much
Just
they
a
are.
touch less.
it's just a hair less than standard stroke.
Okay.
It's more got to do with piston speed.
Yep.
Yeah,
So is that for top end, obviously?
for bottom end.
Yep.
Piston speed was just way out of control.
So what are you hoping to run with it now, with this?
Hopefully run a 7.
Yep.
That's the aim.
Is this the quickest Ecotech?
Quickest
In the world?
Street car?
Ecotech
At the moment, yeah.
at the moment, yeah.
And,
And-
obviously you need an arse end for all this power. What are you
The
running?
arse end is standard.
What, standard shafts?
And well, the shafts are those diff techniques. They supply some billet billet stubs axles and bigger drive shafts.
And center?
Center standard.
Third
Like-
income.
So it's just got gears in there, it's like 3/7 gears, I think.
Yeah, 3.7.
3/7s and true track. That's it.
And it's a M80.
Yeah, M80. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're planning to run 7s.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It's look. It went 125 in the 60 last time.
125.
125.
Fuck.
So
break then.
it'll
What
Yeah,
what
the
suspension
safety,
you got then?
standard RS. It's got some Viking shockers in
Yeah.
it and some springs, but that's about it.
No airbags,
nothing
nothing.
special.
Coil over fronts or standard fronts as well?
Call over fronts. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is you almost have a stock 3.8 VT, but you
Yeah.
can do a 125/60 and basically do a 7-second pass.
That's the plan. Yeah, it's
That's
not.
the
It's
plan. Hasn't done it yet.
hasn't
That's
done
the
it
plan.
yet, but it's gone 820.
You've raced it on the 8th recently. How's the numbers looking at that?
I haven't raced.
Oh,
it yet,
sorry,
no.
Wilby, was it?
Wilby was a no prep
Oh,
event.
okay.
So
Sorry. Yep.
yeah, it was hard to say.
Hard to compare.
Hard to compare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tire?
275X.
Yep. On a 15 by 10?
15 by 8.
15 by 8.
Yeah. Standard tub.
So it's obviously a lot, but there's not much to the car, really, for what it is when you go through it.
It's not over-engineered.
It's not really over-engineered, but it's got its, I guess it's things. You know, it's all the engine, the manifolds, I guess. There's a lot of thought that's gone behind it. You know, plus a big turbo helps.
If you take the turbo off, is a P-plate legal?
That's a good
Well,
question.
yeah, it would be.
It would be.
It's not going to make any power. It'd probably make an
just
extra
go-
80 kilowatts over a standard.
You know what? It'll
VT.
probably go pretty hard because it probably won't. Actually, sorry. Does it have aircon still?
No,
No. Okay. Wind up windows or electric windows?
wind up windows.
Far out.
Is it exactly
It's,
yeah?
it's exact full poverty pack.
It'd probably go hard with the 3.7s in the back.
Nobody would have thought like this car rolled out of the Holden factory that this is going to get like extremely like modified.
Who done your cage and all that for you?
The cage is just a bolting cage
Yeah.
for now.
For now, yeah.
For now, we're doing a full cage on it now.
Oh, nice. And nothing more coming out with full boost and all that. It seems like they've kind of quietened down a bit, haven't they?
I guess there's no really racing, really.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
There's nothing really going on. Besides a couple of roll racing at Calder, there's nothing going on.
Do you like roll racing?
It's okay.
Take that as a no.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But when you're trying to go fast, set up some sort of record, I guess it's
Can't really
do
do
that first, and just enjoy going some roll racing after that.
I think it's like people are enjoying the stress-free part of roll racing more so. Like, you're not launching straight off a dig, you're not braking shit if the car hooks,
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to make the car wheel spin as well, once you've got a bit of, rolling speed with it as well. It kind of levels the playing field as well. So there's lots of factors there, but I think it also attracts all audiences, old and young.
That's
so I feel
right.
like that's why it's taking off a lot around Australia.
Yeah, I think most of the no breakage at the start line.
Yeah, I think
All the,
that
all the
a little
stress.
bit.
Yeah.
What about you, Aiden? What's your opinion on it?
On roll racing,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. Well,
Yeah.
I guess look, I don't mind watching it, but I don't think we're gonna really. Yeah, but it's not a. I don't hate it or it's just it's not really a drag racing sort of thing off out of the hole. Bit of no prep stuff.
That's where the race is won.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear what Ricker said on the That's Racing podcast?
Nah.
He goes, they asked him the same question if you like roll racing or not, and he goes, you got the Olympics and then you got the Special Olympics. He goes,
Yeah.
so-
He's not
And then
very-
the
very
following
not-
week, he goes to roll racing in his GTR and cleans up everyone.
Well, how are you going to compete with these GDRs four-wheel drive
It's
and then
either
these Lambos?
Make
Yeah.
2,500.
Yeah.
it's either a twin turbo V10 or a GTR. You can't win.
No, you can't win. Yeah,
and
'cause
even like Gordy with his R8,
Yeah,
that's making 2,000.
it's pretty much a Lamborghini.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it is.
Lamborghini
It's a
engine.
Lamborghini and
different
an Audi
show.
sort of
It
badge.
is.
A
Yeah.
little
You
bit
know?
lighter. They're even a little bit lighter. I'm pretty
Are they?
sure. Yeah.
But all right, well, HK.
HK. What would you like?
How,
to know?
how did it start with the HK? Because obviously you had your Mazdas and all the cars that you talked about before, and then this has come into the picture.
I forgot. I got a HR as well.
Okay.
That was the first introduction to the V8, but I've been building that for like 8 years, man.
The HR.
Yeah, the HR. Yeah, that's a small block turbo thing, but we've gone all out on that. It's a very light car. We were gonna do like a like a street race car, but now it's slowly going to the race car. It's gone too far to revert it back, so we're just gonna keep it as race car now. The HK.
What's this then?
No, this is a street car. This is a taxi.
No, yours, your HK.
Oh, that one. That we're gonna do drag challenge in that. So
So it's a straight car.
yeah, so that's hydraulic roller LS, iron block. All the,
Before we get into the specs, sorry.
Yeah.
How did it even start off? Like, how did it come into the picture? Was it a 186? Was it already a LS swap?
No, I'll tell you how it started. So I was building an engine for a HQ LS thing that I had. I went to Canaris Engines, and there's a mate of ours, Sam. He's had this for a long time. He bought this off a lady in a farm, and he put a V8 in it. And I said, Sam, if you're ever going to sell that car, I want it. And out of nowhere, like 2 years later, he rang me and goes, hey, listen, do you want to buy that car? I said, yep, 100%. I said, let's catch up, and I bought it off him. And it just had a Chevy in it,
350 small block, sort of.
I think it was a 400 cube Chev. Actually, no, it was I think it was like, maybe 421. I can't remember. It's just, I developed on that engine a bit. I started putting more nitrous in it, and then we ended up going 860, wasn't it?
860.
860 with it, and we started mucking around with different fuels, different nitrous fuels, and trying to push it. And it was just, I don't know, it's like playing Russian roulette with these nitrous things. We ended up getting it right, but we ended up calling it spray and pray.
Just hope for the best.
'Cause, you're going there, and then there's we got the hang of it. It's a bit of an art to tuning nitrous stuff. And then we decided that we want to do drag challenge, so we went down that LS route. So,
Have you ever competed in drag challenge?
Nah. This will be hopefully next year will be our first one if we make it.
No, not
You
me.
never, yeah.
we've done a bit of racing.
Can't fit
like-
many people in the ute, can you? For like pit crew.
Pardon?
Can't fit many people in the
Nah,
ute for
nah,
like
We're
pit
going
crew.
to deck out the tray with some extra seats and a
Yeah,
canopy.
put you in there, mate.
You got boys want to come, yeah.
Well, last episode, obviously, Brandon Zito let us in on a few things. Other people are allowed to work on the car as long as they're competing in drag
Yeah,
challenge.
that's right. As long as I've got that wristband, yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
So you don't need to, weren't you listening last episode?
No, I was. Look, when you're watching American Drag Week and you're watching Drag
Yeah.
Challenge, the rules do change a bit.
Yeah.
So did you ever race any of your previous cars? Like you had the VL, you said, or
Yeah,
anything
the
like that?
RX3, the VL, just the RX3, you know, the 12-second pass, whatever, but you know,
Yeah.
nothing special. We've done a bit of racing with this. We've done the no prep. That was an awesome
Yeah.
event. I think that that was really cool.
That was really good, yeah.
Yeah, we've done good there. So that was awesome. That opened up a whole new world. The no prep stuff. It's amazing like how far people travel just to come to these events, man. It was just like it was in the middle of the bush. It was really weird. We're driving and I'm like, bro, we lost. And then we go down this little dirt road and it just opened up, man. It was this track just full of people, tents, and it was out of control.
What's
man.
so appealing for you to go to no prep? Is it just the fact that
grassroots, man? Just people,
it's an even playing field?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just people thinking. People are actually just you got to get you got to start using your brain a little bit. You got to get the car down. Not everyone can just go there. Oh, it's a sticky track. I'm not saying taking it away from a sticky track. It's a sticky track. Will go down. No, you got to really start. Putting effort in it. To
Yeah.
make it perform.
So we'll take a deep dive into the HK. What's it, HK?
HK.
right?
Okay.
HT, what?
Hey, the good one.
No, he's got the HT. He's the other one.
HR.
HR, fuck it.
It's confusing me now.
The VL.
Jim gave me too much scotch in here. What are we going? Specs? That's
All right.
turbo.
So it's a single turbo. We try to stay with a single. It's a 427 cube single turbo thing.
That's not the block there, is it?
Nah, this is the dummy block we were using. That's the turbo for it. The usual stuff like the Kelly's crank. Good rods. Oliver rods. Diamond pistons. Good stuff. As good as we can get on it. Bain manifold. Preston Automatics power glide in it. Performance diff center. Chris Lamanis, he's doing a diff for us. So everyone sort of got in together to get this thing where it is now, and that's all the parts. Fuel tech. Jimmy was tried to bash me for not having a haltech in it, but it's got a fuel tech in it. Methanol and 98, so it's a dual fuel thing. So we'll be driving on 98 on the main tank, and at the track there'll be a header tank that we'll put methanol in to try to accommodate for the driving and the racing. So we've put a bit of thought in it.
Yeah, try to make
I
it.
didn't ask you before. What condition was it in when you bought it off Old Mate? Because obviously you got it off the lady off the farm.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was really good. It was good enough we just gave it a paint job. So
Not much rust or anything like that.
nah, it was actually because it was like farm. It's dry. It wasn't near the water or anything like that. So it's a dry car. Yeah.
Are you putting a cage in it?
Yeah. So we just we just bought a bender now.
Yeah.
We were doing stuff with full flight. Bought a bender and we're going to do 2 cages actually for his and mine. We're just gonna it's time to do a cage.
So there's bolting cage coming up for sale for a VTVX?
Yeah, anybody that wants to buy one, it's soon. Check out Marketplace soon.
For a good deal. Hit up Jim.
Charging commission for that.
Commission?
Yeah.
Find us a fee.
So, with the HK rear tyre, is that a 255 on the back? And if it's a slick, what size?
So still staying at 255 in the radial size. So drag challenge is a 235 blown. So we're going to even go smaller and go to 235 blown a radial tyre. For the slick, it runs an 8.5 inch 26 slick.
There you
Hoosier.
go.
That's for the no prep stuff, but yeah. So it's still a fairly small tyre. Again, you got to work the tyre hard, work the car hard. The tyre, you're limited, but
Suspension?
Suspension, it's Gazard shocks, front and rear. It's got like a mono leaf at the back.
That was going to be my next
No.
question. Do these utes, because I don't know much about them,
Yeah.
they're leaf spring, aren't they?
Yeah.
From factory?
Yeah, it's a factory leaf spring, but it's got sliders, so it's a different system where it slides and you got more separation. It's not a 1, 2, 3 at Heathcote, so it
Works well.
Yeah, it's working really well, and we could have put a lot more in it, but that they got closed up, so we didn't end up, having more time to test. But
Do you remind Aydin that you've done a 125 60 in an IRS with a V6?
Yeah.
You do? Just
I
let
do.
me know about it.
Just a standard rear end, bro.
So is this called the 1-2?
And a
Is this
he-
like
heavier
the
car.
1-2-60 club deal?
we're always concentrating on the 60, so
The 60 is where it's like,
yeah, it's where it's at,
60 where
for
it's
us
at.
anyway. Yeah.
I think that's drag racing in general, really.
Yeah.
yeah.
60
There's
where it's
nothing
at.
beats getting like a good 60 foot. Like that and seeing a good reaction time are probably like the best things you can see.
Yeah, geez, you're up. Yeah.
Like, yeah, you really got to work that 60 foot because I think this is what we were talking about with Brandon Zito, or maybe we were talking about it off camera. Like 1/10 in the 60 foot is like 2/10 in the big
At
end.
the back, yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
So if you can work that 60 foot to be better,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that ET will drop.
Of course,
So-
yeah.
What are you hoping to run?
I don't, look, the calculator, we don't no calculators. It should be in the bottom sevens.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the power we're making, should be comfortably there. But whether it does it or it doesn't,
I think we really got to like suss our drag challenge next year because a lot of people have been talking about, even like Rogash and Brandon and now you guys.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's gearing up for it. It's like next year's the year to be there.
I think
by
so,
the sounds
yeah.
of it.
Maybe we've got to compete.
Compete or tag along and follow everyone for the journey.
Compete in your
idea.
car.
Compete in the BF.
Yeah, done. Get it done.
Compete in the, I think it's the 950 index. There's a 950 index in there, so just don't
That'd be
break
good.
out.
That should be that'd be more of a cruisy index.
What's that
I
like,
feel
Dolly
like.
Ryan?
So yeah, because this is the class that Zach was actually meant to racing. So I think there's like different tiers. So there's like dial your own, and then there's like actually like brackets. So there's like a 950 bracket. Then you've got like your tire sizes. Then there's like outlaw. So like just all
There's a
out.
lot, yeah.
So like you'd be like in 235
235
radial.
line, yeah.
I think there's 275 as well. I actually don't know all the classes off the top of my head, but there is actually like a bracket index like for 950. So you could be going 951 and the lane next is going 952. So it's basically who can get closest to 950 across all 5 days, pretty much, and
Wins.
whatever that equivalates to over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
8th, basically wins that class. So you're not going to win the whole event, obviously, being
Yeah, but
950s.
at least you're out there, yeah?
But that's it. You might take home a trophy. So, and it's all about being competitive, having fun, and don't break shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's
why the
drag
950
challenge for
sounds
a
good.
It's a
reason.
bit of driving. It's a fair drive, man.
Yeah, Brandon was saying, like, on the last episode, some of the drives are like 10-hour drives.
Yeah, man.
What'd be 6 hours in a normal car will be 10 hours in one of these because you got to stop, fuel, car gets hot,
Yeah.
fucking little gremlins along the way. There's little shit that you
Take
don't
a
think
shit.
about. Take a shit. Yeah, have a nap.
So, enough on the cars. How did Race Generation come about? Because obviously that's where we are. And while we're here, how did you guys meet? Was it
You go, Jimmy.
through Tinder or
It was
Grindr
actually Grinder for us. Yeah. we matched and I thought, fuck, I'll text him.
No,
Wanna start a business?
we've known each other. We've known each other for a long time. I was working for somebody else, and we actually had another factory. I was doing stuff from home. We had another factory. We were just doing stuff out of there, and then it just happened to thought-
Jimmy actually said, he goes, bro, I can't be fucked. I said, man, let's start something together. I said, all right. He was just, he was working for someone, day in, day out. It just,
Sounds a bit like Prostreet talk. I can't be fucked. Come on, let's do it.
Yeah.
yeah,
You need some. You need some pushing here and there,
let's do something. And,
you need the brains and then you got the other person?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the brains.
and yeah, so it all started. We still haven't advertised properly, man. Like it just slowly, it sort of took off, and
Yeah.
we don't keep up with our social media, man. Everyone's like, oh, why didn't you post? Look, it's only 2 of us. We only work,
Yeah.
That's right.
it's hard. So
Might need Jesse to take over.
yeah,
right?
Jesse, come in, man.
That's
Jesse,
it.
come
Well,
and do
I'm
some
happy.
media
That's
stuff
what
for
I
us.
do full time. So, man, give me a ring. It could be Thursday morning. Hey, I need you Thursday night. I'll be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got to do something. But look, it's still going good. Like it's been 4 years now.
You guys pump out cars, man. You guys do a lot here. So even if you want, we'll touch on what you guys do. So recently, you guys got a mainline Pro Hub dyno. Is that a
Yeah.
3,000 horsepower dyno?
Yeah, 3,000 horsepower hub. We got that. We haven't advertised it, in the means of like if someone wants to hire it or whatever. But we're thinking of doing that. So
So hub hire and also dyno tuning.
also tuning, yeah. So that's something we're thinking about.
What ECUs we're talking that you're happy to tune everything?
Haltech and field tech it's what we know. But look, there's other stuff. It's all just learning the software. Once you know the software, tuning's tuned. Once you understand an engine, if there onwards, it's just the software really.
Yep.
And then so apart from dyno tuning, obviously
work.
race generation. So you do all race car stuff. We've touched on fabrication. You guys are
Yeah.
doing fabrication and now roll cages.
Yeah,
soon to be doing
yeah.
roll
So
cages?
we specialise like a lot on like hard lines and you know like you know trick fuel systems and you know like fittings like you know Brown Miller and like you know like trick stuff. We do all your fabrication, all your exhaust, all your cooler pipes. You know your engine fit outs. Like you know you can come in with a roller and say, "Here's I've got this RB30." So for argument's sake, I want this in there, and I want this to make 600 kilowatts. Or I don't have an engine. I want to make this much power, and I want it to go this fast. So we'll contact Canaris Engines, engine builder. You know he'll give us the engine, and then we'll start building your whole package from there onwards. We don't do wiring. We do small wiring, minor wiring, but we don't do wiring and painting. Paint and wire is the two things we don't do, but everything else. We said we're never going to do roll cages, but it's getting to the point where we're doing it. So
Arsene setups as well, or do you send that to Jamie? Or
we do diffs. We just done that Z28. We've done a Arsene setup with the torque arm and all that. I try to basic stuff, not basic, just like your general like stuff we do. But yeah, Jamie,
Jamie's more.
Yeah, for that sort of stuff, there's no money in it for us. Like you sit there,
that's his niche market. That's what he concentrates
Yeah,
on.
Like his specialty.
rear clips, tubbing, and all that sort of stuff. It's just messy. It's a lot of work. We try to stay away from that.
So if someone comes in with some cooler pipe and done or a dose pipe, something like that, they can come down
Or
and
start
see
to
you.
finish build.
Start to finish build.
Start to finish build. We've done a fair few cars.
So who does your
fit out.
wiring for you? Are you able to mention them?
Fabian does.
Yeah.
Hot wires.
And Steph 12 volt.
Steph 12 volt
Yep.
and Fabian hot wires. They do our wiring.
Take a few cars down to his car shows recently.
Actually,
You were there the other week.
fortnight
the
ago,
other
I think
week,
it was. Yeah, that was pretty big. Have you boys been there?
Always a good turnout there.
Yeah, we went to, which one did we go to?
I went to the one recently, and I think we both went to the one a couple of times before.
I've only been to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went I feel it was probably a couple of months ago now. But yeah, good turnout there always. It's a good vibe. He's got like all the lighting set up and there's always cars everywhere. So it's good for him too, for business as well. So he's got a pretty good spot for it, just off the freeway.
Yep.
So
Steph actually wired up my old system in my first car.
Sound system or
Yeah, sound system. Yeah. When I think it was back at his house, and where was it? Layla, I think.
yeah, at the time.
Yeah, something like that. Fuck, it's good to see these blokes still going, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's
He's
good,
an
man.
original.
Yeah.
And Canaris does all your engine builds,
Yeah,
like you
Canaris-
said,
Yeah,
and anything as well.
yeah. So, what else?
Anything?
Engineering.
Engineering, Vassars are us.
We work with Vassar us.
Yeah,
we
Dave
just
from Vassar, he's awesome. We do a
Yeah.
lot of engineering stuff. Yeah,
do the engineering stuff.
and then
done
gearboxes, Andrew and Con at Preston.
yeah. Andrew
The
Connor
automatics,
Preston.
yeah.
They're, they're awesome. He's very supportive, man, of our racing as well. Like he's the sort of guy that, we were racing at King of the Street. I broke a gear set. It wasn't his auto. I broke a gear set on that car because it just had a factory V8 gear set. And he's like, Aydin goes, I'm coming up. I'll go, bro, relax. I don't need to race tomorrow. He's that sort of guy who will drive up and grab the box and, it's really nice. It's been really good to us.
Even to me throughout the years.
Oh man, he's unbelievable. So
So then, sorry, you go. No, you go.
You just obtained a roadworthy license as well.
that's
not too long
coming.
ago?
It's
coming,
coming.
yeah.
We're just going through a process. Jimmy's a criminal, so they won't give him. No, they've got to do all the police check and all that. So then we've got to go.
What's the real? I bet it actually has to be in your name because Aydin's a criminal. Yeah.
No, it's actually both of us. So we've got to.
No, it's both. It's just hurdles and hoops and the photos. Then you send them all these photos. No, we want this photo. It's just a whole process, man. They make it painful.
In the 70s, you just send them a photo and they send you a fucking thing back, But now it's pretty.
And
full
you
on.
wouldn't even have to see the car to get
Nah,
it
nah,
ready.
nah.
Where are those days gone?
I know.
They were the best. Just quick photo.
And is there plans? Oh, how long have you been in this factory?
4 years,
actually?
man.
And you were at your house previous to this.
I was just doing a bit of work from home. Yeah.
So you guys literally said, "Let's start the business," and you moved straight into this factory. And
Yeah.
Pretty
here
much.
we are, 4 years on. How did you go starting through COVID?
It was at the tail end of COVID.
It was a tail end of
So it wasn't too bad. It was just hard setting up all the accounting, all that stuff, all the business side of things, all the paperwork. That was what was more hard than actually getting the factory and decking it out. That was what was harder.
It actually wasn't too bad, man.
But it wasn't even that bad. I think it was just tail end, things were opening up, so it wasn't too bad.
So in the 4 years that you have been here, what's been the favourite car that's come out? And apart from your own?
To be honest, I liked working on Vince's that Pro Mod thing.
Vince's was nice.
The actual
The one, Billy's.
Billy's is
Like, 'cause
got,
that was
got a
a
really nice valve, that very clean
Oh,
valve.
Billy, like the blue one.
Billy
The one in
Lakers,
blue
yeah.
one.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
We did all
I work
that.
with his brother-in-law,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Andreas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's
yeah.
doing
Do you
the
know-
veil as well.
Yes, the white
Yeah,
colour.
yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, small
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, that's right. He's Greek as well.
Yeah,
He-
it's just the Greek world, bro. We're all living in it.
You guys invented everything.
Apparently.
Jonathan's Valiant.
Jonathan's Valiant, yeah, that's
Yeah.
another nice one.
That's another nice
That's
one.
a, like start to finish.
It's a VF.
VF
Is that the one
Valiant.
you guys just finished?
The VIP. It's a
Yeah.
VIP. So
VF
it's
Valiant, that's all engineered. It's just
Yeah.
recently all fully engineered.
V8 turbo engineered. That won an award for the Bays. That's a really nice car. That one.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that Pro Mod you guys mentioned?
So it's a customised Vince, a friend now. It's a big block Ford, big turbo thing. Yeah, so I liked it. It's very open. It's nice to work on it. There's no shit in the way, and it's just everything's accessible. It's just nice. You want to fab it up, like you can just if you want the pipe to have like a nice sweep, you can do that. You don't have to go around like little bits and pieces. Like
So what'd you actually do on that car?
we've done a cross member, a bit of stuff on the engine, a couple of pipes, and a bit of chromoly, and all that throttle.
There was something in the rear end there.
Yeah, the rear parachute mounts. Throttle linkage. We had to make this like.
Oh, his throttle
linkage.
pedal. His pedal. That was,
the pedal. They had like these linkages because it was just, it was converted from left hand drive to right hand drive. So it was just tricky shit like
We'll
that.
have to whack up some photos of this thing as well.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah,
you
it's a big tyre thing. It's pretty sick, man. Like
Yeah.
semi-headed head Ford. So it's it's a rare sort of engine too.
So what's the plans for race generation in the future? Nothing, just how you are, get the cages going. Don't expand. No workers, just used to.
just
We've got Phil. We've got an engineer. We've got an old boy. He's touching nearly 70. He's just an engineer, but he used to have his own engineering shop, and he's just knowledgeable, man. Like he'll look at a bolt from here to fucking the garage roller door, and he'll be like, "That's a 3.8, whatever, UNF."
Yeah.
It's
He's
good
a
to
very
have around.
cluey sort of person.
He's got a lot of experience. It's just good to he asked us if he can come and work a few days here, and we said why not, and he's been good, man. So
Yeah.
Probably helps you guys with the learning curve as well.
It does, yeah.
yeah, of course.
You're always learning.
yeah.
Al-
It's a
always
lot of
learning.
experience he's got,
Yeah. But as far as probably, it's hard. It's when it's just us two, it's better quality control.
Yeah.
100%.
Because it's just like we're just bouncing off each other, so it's just quality. Like you start a couple of workers here and there. It's just
We've tried it.
Yeah.
We've had workers here, but usually if you're going to get say a fabricator, he's already doing his own shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why would he? It's so.
I think Rocky Profat touched on that as well. He said that to get quality control, like how anal's Rocky, yeah.
He's anal, and like even I know firsthand, my car getting cooler piping done recently and exhaust fabbed up. Quality controls everything, and
Yeah.
he's got a small team of I think 4 people, including himself, that work there, and that's it. He's got 1 apprentice and 1 full-time auto elec and 2 fabbies, including himself.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Smaller teams sometimes better.
That's
you know what I mean?
right,
Like
yeah.
you guys, Aiden will have something he's got his expertise as compared to Jim, and then you've got obviously, what was his name, the engineer?
Phil.
Like, you know, you've all got your niche, that
Yeah.
you're good at, and you guys will learn off each other, and collectively together is what race generation is, You're
Yeah,
not just good at specifically one thing. You're race generation, you guys work amongst everything, like you do all the fab work.
Yeah, we do.
Jim is maybe a lot more technical in terms of that, and then the engineer will be like, oh, maybe we'll redesign how this is structured because it might improve, like say the 60 foot by like 1/10 if we do this, just the way the suspension travels, or just little cluey shit. And together, that's why you guys like work so good, and people come to use.
Yeah, we concentrate on quality, we back purge. I don't know if you guys know when we do headers or something, when we put gas in it, so you back purge it, so you get it like a complete finish, like
On the internal weld.
on the internal weld, so it's a complete weld. Like that alone, like if you're building a set of manifolds, which might take you like 40 hours, it'll be another 10 hours because you're setting it up every time you're blocking ends, and you know, you go through that extra extent of getting it
I was
like
gonna,
perfect.
say, can we explain that a bit more because people might not understand? So you block both ends, and I believe your pump isn't nitrogen.
So no. So what happens is it's always argon.
Yeah.
So when you weld, say let's for argument's sake, say you butt weld 2 bits of stainless, right? If you've got just fresh air going, it's not shielded. On the inside, it's not shielded. So when you TIG weld, there's a cup, and it releases gas, so shields the outside oxygen out of it, and you've got this containment of like a, I don't know, it's like a little bubble of no oxygen in there. Yeah. And on the inside, what you do is you plug both ends, and you put that same argon through one side, and it sweeps out the other, so it flushes all the air out of it. And on the inside, it's got gas too. So when you weld it, both the inside and the outside are fused, welded together. If you don't do that, you get this stuff called sugaring, which is like these little like pointy little clusters.
Spats, or is it
Yeah,
like
like
a
splatter. Yeah, they call it sugaring. So, and that takes time, man, because but you get no cracks.
Yeah.
You do it the right way. You use the right material.
In the long run, it'll cost you cheaper.
Yeah.
That's it. And these are the little things that we talk about when it comes down to quality control.
That's right.
Not bagging other shops or taking it away from them, but there's not probably many shops that take the time to do that, is there? Like what you said, it takes that little bit extra time, but you're not going to get a phone
There is
call
people
back.
that do it. I'm not taking away from anyone,
Yeah.
but for us to sleep better at night time, we do all that.
Yeah.
It's just better.
So back to the drag racing. I didn't ask you before. What's been your PB so far?
860, man, in that car.
What mile?
150,
I can't remember 55 or 56.
55, 56. Yeah.
Is that when you went the 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, that went
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
And you haven't piloted anyone else's car, just your own as well?
Nah, just mine.
Just
yeah.
your own?
I've been asked
You've
to
been
pilot
raced
other
any
people.
other
I
cars?
don't want to race any other person's
We've been
car.
asked, but yeah, it's
Nah,
like
it's just
it's a personal thing, man.
yeah. You don't know what's. No, you don't want to be like sort of
There's a few people out there, like say for example, Nems pilots CK's car,
Yeah.
Sharif, or however you want to say it, Sherry.
Just,
he pilots Caddy's cars.
7-second VF.
Yeah, congratulations to Sherry and the whole Mitro Racing
done.
team for going sevens in their VF. First 2650 car to go sevens.
Can we ask who asked, or what kind of caliber car was it?
It just probably they probably don't want to be mentioned. They were pretty. I think they're pretty fast. I think
Yeah.
What probably would have been deep into the sevens. I think
And what was so? Is it more of a safety aspect, or what happens if?
It's
Is it more?
it's more what happens if.
Look, he did get
as
someone
well.
else to pilot it, but I think I don't know. It's just a decision you got to make there and then, and we just thought it's.
You can end friendships.
100%. We
No,
actually.
not so much.
That's
It's just
it.
sometimes it's awkward.
It's awkward. Like
if if no one else was going to do it, we would have done it. But it was just he had someone else, so we're just it's all
Yeah.
right,
yeah.
I actually remember I asked Nems this because in drag racing, it's a touchy thing to talk about accidents, and we understand why, but unfortunately, it's a part of the sport.
It's not if it's going to happen, it's when.
It's one of those things. I wouldn't even say when. It's just it could happen.
Yeah.
Someone might race their whole life and not have a stack. Someone might do the second pass and have a stack. You
That's
don't
right.
know.
You just don't, it's
And I actually did ask Nems that, and he said the way I see it is whether you're driving the car, I'm driving the car, or the owner's driving the car. If it was going to happen, it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But then, what actually happens when it does happen?
That's
No,
right.
nothing. You're not liable, but it just sometimes you put up with that decision whether you can say yes or no. And we just thought
It's just
we
easier.
I looked at him and he goes, probably not, man.
Yeah.
Just one of those things.
I was actually speaking to Camilo last night that drives Mac. That's over in the States
Yeah.
at the moment. And he had a bad crash at Jambo about 3 years ago. I think it was Tommy's Rotary.
It was a Promaz Black RX3.
Yeah, and it goes back to what we're saying. They flew him over to drive a car and he put it on its lid at the end of
And
the track.
I was actually
on
there
testing.
when it
Happens, yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
We were
Man,
both
it's just-
there.
It's
Yeah.
just the reality.
Could be a million things that could have gone wrong. Yeah. It can
Yeah.
happen, yeah.
But definitely out of the question, you wouldn't pilot anybody else's car.
No, probably not. No.
Yeah.
We'll pile out each other's.
Yeah, maybe
we
each
had to,
other,
but
if
that's
we had
probably
to.
about
if
it.
we had to, if we're racing.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
obviously he knows his car better than I do.
That's completely fair as well.
You know.
Piling cars, racing, events you guys look at attending next year. Obviously, we've got Street Machine Drag Challenge, but events you know and love. Obviously, you mentioned Johnny's No Prep Races Australia, NPRA.
NPRA, yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then obviously where we've seen you guys race, King of the Street.
Yeah.
You guys obviously will continue to compete in King of the Street if you guys have got cars ready to go.
Is that even
Yeah.
on anymore?
Well,
It will be.
It will be.
When Heathgate is back, inevitably.
Well, apparently it's been taken over.
Apparently we're meant to hear some good news soon, so hopefully
Apparently, yeah.
soon.
We spoke to John Kalidis that runs King of the Street, and he reckons that he wants to be, as soon as that place is open, he wants to have the first event there. So that's he's dead determined that that's what he wants to do. So hopefully that'll continue.
It'll literally spark up Melbourne
Yeah.
Oh,
drag
100%.
racing again.
Even
'Cause
touching base with Todd Foley, same thing. Yeah, they're eager to get back out to
they're
Heathgate.
itching, man. Yeah.
yeah, everybody's itching.
Apparently
Yeah.
we're going to rip up the track, but I don't know.
And redo it, resurface
that-
it.
if
It's
that's
probably a
gonna
good
happen.
idea, man, because a lot of water goes. I know water gets trapped under
Yeah.
that track and then seeps out. You know.
I don't know if it's going to get done straight away, but obviously it's in good hands if you've been living under a rock.
Yeah.
You
Or
know,
if you're not watching Nats Racing as well.
Yeah, true. Out there, and but yeah, apparently it's been signed over.
It's
which is-
hopefully, yeah, man. It's been too long without a track.
It's good for us too. Good
Yeah.
for business. Good for everybody, man.
Good for everybody.
Let's touch on what's you guys' opinions on the whole Melbourne scene. Like, what do you think about it?
There's a lot of camshaft experts, I reckon.
Camshaft experts.
I don't know, Jimmy.
Look,
Do you want to elaborate on that? Is
Nah.
what we're talking custom cams? What are we talking about?
Custom
I don't
grind,
even care.
special one-off RB30 cams? Or?
Right.
And
That's
it's a
what I say.
TX2.
There's no secret voodoo cam that's going to get you that extra 200 kilowatts that you thought you didn't have. That's where I'm going to leave it at. There's a right and wrong camshaft, and the rest is just going to adjust your power band. That's it.
The rest is in your converter.
How much you blow through the converter? Nah, that's it. You know.
But
yeah,
So,
no,
do you use custom grind your cams in here? Or?
Nah, we just.
file it down a little bit more.
Let me shut.
we just got the grinder back there.
There's a place I think called Crow Cams. Is that right, Jimmy? Comp Cams, Crow Cams. That seems to do a good job.
Yeah, the Victorian. I think it's just you just need someone to race. Really, it's just only roll racing.
It's like Sydney's got obviously Sydney Dragway.
Yeah.
You've got Queensland. They've got Willowbank, and they've got a second track there as well. Perth's just got granted, I think, 4.5 million to rebuild their drag strip.
Yep.
Northern Territory's even got a drag strip. Adelaide's got the bend now.
Victoria, the nanny state.
Yeah, the granny state.
Yeah.
And then they complain about the hoon laws here
Yeah.
and all the hooning and all
The-
this
the-
shit.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
But we'll touch on, so back onto where you guys want to go with race generation and racing and all that type of stuff and events. We'll go back to the events first.
Yep.
Would you guys ever go to, say, a Kenda series or a jamboree event or something like that?
Yeah.
We were actually going to go to watch Jamboree. A friend of ours, Marcos from the race shop, was going to race at Jamboree, and we were going to crew
In
for him. But
the 13B?
yeah, 13B. You know, the BRZ thing.
That's actually been on this dyno, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been on this dyno before. Yeah, we are going to go crew for him. We love all that stuff, man. And you know, we like it.
Yeah, but
You like racing off the tree and the heads up stuff? And
yeah, any kind of like racing at the track, like any event, like just we haven't been jamboree, but
Any
the
event.
King of the Street was to us, and the no prep was the best.
The no prep was actually amazing, man. Like we've actually got a. I'm just gonna let them know, man. We're thinking of building. It's not a secret. A no prep car, like a full super light. We've got a friend that's we're working with now to buy this car off him. Super light, big tyre car, and we've got the nitrous motor here. So we're thinking of building a no prep car and. You know, and mucking around with that sort of stuff.
It's good promo for the shop, yeah? Like,
Yeah.
if you've got a car that's successful and it races and it's very competitive and people see that, yeah, okay, you might not be winning big prize money here in Australia like compared to America, but it's about getting the shop out there and people going, oh, yeah, race generation, they got that quick as fuck, whatever it is. Could be
No
Datsun,
prep-
could be a
yeah,
Celica,
yeah.
you know, could be anything like that, you know what I mean? So,
Well, while we're talking about no prep, me and you've actually had a convo. We might as well say it about maybe doing an event at like somewhere close, like if we could get onto airport.
I'll bleep
Yeah,
that
man.
out because I want to try
I'd
that.
come.
or
Yeah,
something
it
like
would-
that.
it would come no problem.
That'd be grouse.
It'd be good
Yeah,
to.
there's no events.
Well, look at Queensland, NPRA, they did, I think, Gunfire Ganetta or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Big airstrip in the middle of nowhere and they just did no prep, like Cootamundra.
Yeah, that's right.
But have it close to the city. Like Ballarat's not bad. It was a Ballarat or Bendigo?
Ballarat, yeah,
No
it's about an
excuses.
hour away. Yeah,
Like, that's
they
not-
still do events there, but
Yeah, but it's not too bad. But it's far away for the people on the east side and all that. Like if we
It's
have
in
it,
Melbourne Airport, bro.
Melbourne Airport, just
I reckon Essendon Airport, nice and close.
do a night event in Melbourne Airport.
night event. I already look Arab, yeah. That won't go too well for me.
Apparently, Cootamundra, that's a really cool event. Everyone brags about Cootamundra.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I'm saying.
It'd be cool to witness.
To have something close.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
You guys would jump on board.
100%.
100%.
Maybe something works.
That's it. And then back to cars now. So obviously you got the HK, which should be done next year. VT's pretty much done, I'd say.
VT's
it is done. There you
ready to go.
Besides the cage.
Besides the cage, yeah, but that won't take us long.
Has that been resprayed?
Oh, yeah, forever ago. I think 2010, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will put a different. I'll keep telling him. I'll go, man. He really loves this IRS, which is fine. Just trying to convince him to a solid 9-inch, but he just wants to keep it IRS, which is fine. Right? But hopefully, you know, he changes mind.
drives
and
nice.
It's a
put it-
standard car,
It,
bro.
it drives nice on the street, bro.
That's up to you.
Just
We
like
still got
Mercedes
that-
S-Class, bro, on the street.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, we're all mates here. If you got something to say, I feel like you're a bit reserved, a bit like.
I'm just scared about that little diff, man. Like, what's gonna happen?
It's the weak link. It's the
Would you go solid, RSM? You love your IRS, don't you?
Look, obviously it is better. It's no questions asked.
stronger.
It is stronger, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's just I've been.
What about putting airbags in it or something just to stiffen it up a bit?
It's got
It's
airbags.
got the
got
airbags.
airbags?
It's got the
It's
airbags.
a signature of the car. It's an IRS
Yeah,
car.
that's all.
And
it
he
is,
doesn't want to, corrupt it.
take away from it.
Yeah.
This would be the quickest IRS VT VX.
Nah, Tim Holnard. He's gone 760.
Which car was this?
One tough SS3, whatever it is.
Oh, the
Tough
red
SS3,
one.
The red
Yeah,
one.
the red one, yeah.
I think it was a nitrous.
Nitrous.
It's a nitrous
But-
LS.
Nitrous
like a Higgins
LS.
nitrous
Okay,
LS.
so
But he's got a 9-inch IRS.
So what record did Frank have?
Don't know.
Wasn't Ender IRS?
Yeah, in the S13.
Yeah.
S13,
Yeah, but that's like, where do you stop? It's like
Well,
quickest VR with a sunroof. Like,
Quickest
You're
valve
my
for rear
favourite.
vision mirror.
Yeah.
you know, where do you stop, man? He just
Oh, man. I love it when you run into people at the track and they're like, oh, bro, this is the quickest VL, missing a rear vision mirror with fucking dice cubes tied to their headrest.
yeah, and the
Quickest
left hand
VL
indicator
without a
not
hole in
working.
the headlight.
Yeah. Quickest VL with the headlight taken out. Like, fuck, come on. man.
Yeah, man. It's just where do you stop? It's
Quickest VL with all the badges on it.
But it would hold some record. It would have to. It
just,
would have to be the quickest ecotech in Australia.
what is well? I think I'm pretty sure. Yeah, quickest Ecotech Commodore.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, it's obviously made the most power. Here in the States.
If you could build anything else and money, not saying that money is an issue for you, but if there was no budget, you can go build what you want. What would it be?
Don't
Before
lie,
he
Jimmy.
answers-
Don't lie, Jimmy. Don't lie.
V6
Be
Pro
honest,
mod.
Jimmy.
Be honest. Be honest.
Be honest.
Oh, you know what I'd
Ecotech
honestly
funny
love?
car.
Because we all had it, a Ferrari F40, but bring it up to the modern era.
Bro.
LS swap it.
Sorry, boys.
Like an F40, you know, like not modernise it, like you know, a
Fuel
little bit
injection.
like better fuel injection, you know, better turbos. That's it.
Fuck me. Sorry,
Your
boys.
answer.
What's wrong?
So something more relatable. I think he wants a BRZ with a 2J in it, with a big tyre, with a not a big tyre, 275.
There was that too,
BRZ
but I know I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
he's
not going
about
to do the
86
Ferrari
is-
either.
So you're not going to do that, but you're going to do a Ferrari.
275,
That's tough.
turbo 400.
He was saying money no object, bro. Like not
F40, bro.
within
Come on,
reality.
man. We're going back to when you were 12 years old. That's
right.
And I love that. I know.
And then
100%.
you, if you had, like Am said, if money wasn't a problem, what would you build?
Honestly, man, I like my HR. Like that's the love of my life. Like I love that thing. Like it's just that's the honest truth. Like that to me is, you know.
You want to get like a Jerry Bickle chassis or something like that?
Yeah, like a pro mod. Something
pro
like,
mod.
look, if you know, I wouldn't mind like Ricker's pro mod or something. the blown one, you know. Yeah, so
Or
something like that.
even, speaking of pro mods, is it Jimmy Taylor in the States?
Oh
XRE,
yeah, he's moving. Yeah,
5.1s to
yeah.
the quarter.
Yeah.
That's fucked to think about that. We're knocking on 4s.
Well,
in
they
a
said it was
door car.
impossible. Oh, you know,
We're about
it's-
to,
I
we're
think
about to
someone is
find out in
faster
the
than
next
that.
12 months,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, a couple of people, you know, rattled about that. I think that they're chasing him. You know, they'll be chasing him.
Yeah, but even Ricker's car, like when they were at Jambo, they had a limit where they couldn't go over 270 mile an hour. So I think, was it 270?
I think Adelaide, they don't care. I think Adelaide's a little more lenient in terms of mile an hour, but Queensland, they are strict with what mile an hour you can have.
Yeah, but it was like shutting it off half track just to bring the mile per hour down, and the thing was running at ET still.
That's fucked. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Was he shut in half? Was he?
Oh, I don't know if
Half-
it was shutting
yeah,
off exactly
yeah,
at
yeah.
half track, but the
But-
way the car was tuned,
Yeah.
he was coming out of the hole like a
Yeah,
bat out of hell.
Yeah, man.
And then they were working out when to cut the car off, so it would run under that 270 mile
To
an
not
hour.
passing it, yeah.
But it was still doing like what would it do, like a 5.4?
It'd do like something stupid like a 5.6 at like 210 mile an hour.
Yeah.
It'll be like something dumb like that.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Where does it end? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to run it. Imagine like he was running it out the back door and he did like 280 mile an hour and he did like a 539.
10 miles a lot. 10 miles a lot. Even if you're shutting at 10 mile 280, to 10 miles is massive at that speed.
Oh yeah, the
Like
speed,
that, that's a whole new world again. Like if you know put another 10 mile on top of it. I know it's a small number, but like when you're doing 270, another 10 mile is like a big leap.
Yeah.
But it would be definitely more than
And we've probably jumped around heaps with topics today, but back to the HR, because I know you said it's been in the build for ages and
Yeah.
it is something you want to finish and it's getting closer, but
Yeah.
it keeps snowballing to be even faster and faster.
Yeah.
What is this HR? Has it got like sentimental value to? What have you done for it? What's the goal? What's the
Alright.
setup? The
So
whole lot.
it's I bought it as a 186. It's got a 388 small block Chev in it. It's got really exotic symmetrical port heads on it. Big 106mm turbo, methanol car.
What turbo are we talking? Is it Precision, Garrett?
Garrett,
Yep.
Garrett. It's got fiberglass bits on it. We made a custom-made fiberglass boot because we couldn't find anything. So we've done like little things like that, like one-off things.
Intricate stuff.
Yeah. Trying to pull as much weight out of it. It's got a cage. It's pretty much ready.
Out of curiosity, what do they weigh? Like, as a standard car, what would a HR weigh? Because they're a pretty light car from factory.
They're very light. I can't. Don't quote me on this. I think they were around 1,000 kilos. I think they were even lighter than some of the Tiranas.
Fair income.
Yeah, like no
And
one
you're
knows.
still
They're
trying to
actually
pull weight.
super light. Yeah.
By the time you had a cage, just
we're trying to complete the
big
whole
car.
car.
That is true.
I know the Americans would laugh at us. We're like, 2,100 pounds. They'll probably laugh at us, but we're trying to finish it off at 2,900 pounds with driver, fully wet, everything, which is still not super light. But
In terms of other Australian cars, it's light. Like if we
Yeah.
look at,
Like a VL.
yeah,
It's lighter than a VL.
yeah.
well, I don't know what they get them down to. I don't know what, like say, for example, hypothetically speaking, like CKs, and I don't know what they're getting out. Are they in the like
Well,
high 28s
what's like
or something?
you've
or-
had an FG. What's an FG weigh? Like 4,000 pound?
pretty
car?
much.
Yeah, but that we're talking the standard. This thing's gutted, man. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I mean?
know.
Like we got nothing in
But
it.
you
Seco sold his VL.
Oh, did he? So it's gone, is it? Okay, I didn't know.
gone.
It's actually got into some good
It's gone
hands.
to two owners now.
Oh, I split. They cut it in half.
Nah, one bloke bought it, which was the deal with the factory extreme car. I can't call it a pro mod. 'cause
Oh
it's a
yeah,
factory
yeah,
extreme car.
factory extreme.
Someone will have a sook or a two
And
in the
then
comments.
the person who had the factory extreme car sold it on to someone else.
Yeah.
The car will be coming out.
Yeah.
He is a known person in the
Okay.
scene,
Awesome.
In the VL scene in
but the VL
particular.
scene in particular.
Yeah.
So
But
car will be back out.
yeah, so back onto like car weights and stuff like that. Like I know I said FG for example because like there's a lot
Yeah.
of people that are making power out of these FGs,
course,
but
yeah.
you'll make 1,000 kilowatts out of an FG and only go like mid 8s, whereas you put 1,000 kilowatts in anything else, you're seeing mid 7s.
Yeah, of
You know what I
course,
mean?
yeah.
A 4,000 pound car. Actually, Anthony Meshkos, or however you say his last name,
Is that FPV King?
King FPV
Yeah.
or FPV King. He just went 720s in an FGU. Like that's fucking
That's unbelievable, man.
ridiculous.
And in the Ute as well. Like that would be hard to keep that ass
And
in.
apparently he was down a mile an hour compared to his previous PB. So he's got a high 6 in it. Like fucking records are being broken left, right, and centre recently.
There was
man.
another one a long time ago. He was, I think, one of the pioneers of that. The Barra stuff. Dion Dynamite. He had that Ute. Do you remember it? The FG Ute.
I don't remember the Ute. No.
Nah, they had like a
red Ute.
like a burgundy red Ute with very trick manifolds and all that.
Oh,
I
you
think-
know what? I think I do remember now. Now you've tricked my memory.
left-hand drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was left-hand drive. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So look at that. I think the full boost will still probably have it up there. That was one of the. I think that went in the 7s. That was pretty wild.
Back
thing.
then, yeah, yes.
What's Maria's car's gone?
That's
now?
gone 7s.
780?
Yeah. That Win 7's a long time ago, and I think they're just still like obviously developing it still. Like it's
they've got their factory extreme car now, which they race.
Well, I think that's what that Ute went to the factory extreme. So that Ute was the initial. Don't quote me, guys. I
that
think
was like the guinea pig.
yeah, that was the guinea pig of their R&D. I'm pretty sure, and then went to that factory extreme thing they got there.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. That's like a pro stock chassis converted to a factory.
They're trying to run a
extreme
5
car.
in that thing, aren't they? Or
Who knows?
think it's already
I
around
can't
5.
remember
I
the
can't
last time
remember.
I seen that car.
Yeah, it
Has
hasn't
Barra
been-
got a 5?
Is pro, is it some sort of pro mod or factory extreme? What
Dayon's
yeah,
factory extreme.
yeah. What has it got? Has it gone a 5? I feel
not
like
sure.
it has, but I could be
Has
wrong.
any Barra gone a 5?
Can you explain to
Not
me,
too sure.
Anthony?
Don't
just,
quote me
I
on
just
that.
want you to explain it to me, just you. What's the difference between factory extreme and pro
So
modified?
same chassis.
Yeah.
If you get the chassis, it's whatever you want to call it. It's when the motor goes in. So if you got a 6-cylinder, 4-cylinder turbo, it's a factory extreme. Anything V8 is pro mod.
Pro modified, yeah.
pro mod.
But then there's also a factory
Wow.
extreme sort of chassis or pro mod chassis, but the community is a sports compact or pro compact.
Oh fuck!
It's
It's
like
like
similar.
complicated.
Yeah.
You know, it's
There's
starting to
so
sound like the
many,
whole
like-
VL record thing.
Yeah, and because the reason why I know this because I got shot down pretty hard when I done CK's video. I was calling it a pro mod. At the end of the day, if you put a V8 in that chassis, it's a pro mod.
Yeah, but what if it's like a Coyote V8, like a factory V8, or is it has to be a
Nah, it's got to be like in
8
the
cylinders?
Yeah,
As long
8
as it's 8
cylinders,
cylinders.
it's a pro
The
mod.
pro mod. Okay,
Well,
the
when
8
you
cylinders
think
is what
about-
makes a pro mod,
Yes.
not the actual
Well,
engine, factory engine.
No,
When you
Okay.
think about it, Pack Performance's pro mod factory extreme car is really a Corvette chassis, well, Corvette style pro mod.
Okay.
When you think about it, when you look at it, if you were to put, say, Peter Pisolides pro mod next to Rocky's, factory extreme car, they are the same fucking design with a different wrap on
yeah,
it.
that's like Ricker's,
same chassis.
Ricker's car. You go chuck a RB in it, it's a factory extreme car.
You put an RB in it, it's the Don from Matux.
Yeah, literally.
It's the same fucking thing.
Are they the same
Yeah.
chassis? Was
It's
that
people
Jerry
just-
Pickle?
People trying to make their own
I'm
records.
guessing so.
Those
No,
CJ
it's not.
guys.
Like I understand you got to.
It's getting technical. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
The pro mods have gone. The pro mods have gone a tad.
But you know what? It's the same as saying, IRS and 9-inch IRS. It's
right.
is it an IRS or is it not an IRS because it's
still
9
RS,
inch? Is it a pro mod or
RS.
is it a factory extreme?
And that's like what this World Cup was about in was Maryland.
I
Don't
feel
quote me
like
on that.
I feel like this. Yeah.
Yeah, in Maryland, like factory extreme versus pro mod.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were coming up against each other. Yeah, you got your there was one RB Mac.
Yeah.
They're pretty big on their 2Js over there. I think White Rice that's a Civic. No, it's got a 2J. White Rice has got
It's
a
gone
2J.
fives.
Yeah, like they're just a different ball game
Yeah.
over there. But that's the difference. If
There you go.
did that help?
We,
your
we
answer?
call everything pro mods.
Yeah, so do we.
It just makes life
pro
Pro
mod.
Yeah,
modified,
yeah,
that's
that's right.
it. Like,
Yeah, it's not like we're saying a funny car's a pro mod. Like,
No, that's a different thing. That's a
again.
whole different thing, yeah.
But if you had to build a RB single cam or twin cam,
Definitely twin cam, man.
And in a VL twin cam?
It's like cutting one leg off, man, and trying to hop in one. Like why would you do that?
Trying to run one
What do you
leg.
mean?
Yeah. Well, what? Why? But why? He's got two
What-
two camshafts.
why do you need
Better
twin cam?
cylinder,
two's better than
better
one.
cylinder head.
Hey?
Two's better than one, even though we both run one camshaft.
Nah, look.
Learning from your own
me
mistakes.
personally, look, the single cam stuff sounds awesome. You're obviously limited to the cylinder heads because they're all soft.
That's all
but
it is.
There's billet cylinder heads now.
Now
but
there is, yeah,
now there is.
In our era, right?
Back in my day.
Back in my
I actually spoke to Herman from PRP and I said, man, would you ever develop a single cam head? Here it is, there's no market for it.
there you go.
No, yeah, everybody loves a twin cam.
Leave it for Bullet then. I don't know.
No, but in saying that, if they made an affordable alloy head, not a billet head. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm
Okay.
talking
Yes,
about,
I get
cast
what you're
head,
saying.
sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah,
If they made an affordable cast head,
Like a
if you're
full
doing a
cast.
full build,
yeah.
why wouldn't you go spend $6,000 on a brand new head that hasn't
course.
been softened,
Well,
overheated?
that's the same as Herman making the cast block, so it's a bit more affordable. And if you don't want to go to a billet, you can go to a cast. And then him making his changes to it to make it better than factory spec. Even Atomic they're developing Barra cast blocks to be stronger than a factory Barra block.
Yeah.
Fixing weak points, and in case you don't want to go to a billet block for a Barra, you can go to a cast option. There's even for LSs, there's all these little options, alternatives.
I'm pretty sure Herman said those blocks can be rated to up to 2,000.
I think more because I think he pressure tested it and he said it on Nats Racing. We're gonna have to check this after the quote else, but he said he's tested them to over 2,500 horsepower and they did not break.
That's a cast fucking block.
Cast iron.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with cast iron.
Cast iron's
stronger.
strong. It's actually stronger than
It's actually stronger
aluminium.
than billet.
Yeah.
It just hasn't got as much flex as.
It doesn't flex as much. Yeah,
Man,
the
why?
aluminium flex. The aluminium's got a bit of flex.
I've seen holes in billet blocks.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
it happens.
That's so if you,
It's
if you lunge,
racing,
if
man.
you
No matter
lunge
what you got,
something,
you could buy a block that's worth $1 million, but it's still going to break if you push it.
Would you guys twin cam as well, off?
I'll go twin cam. I'll go alloy tech next.
I'll take billet timing chain.
Billet diamond chain though.
Triple row timing chain set.
Triple. It'll
you
still
don't
stretch.
snap it. Maybe
Some
do
way,
quadruple for each cam. You've got a
that's it.
different timing chain.
Yeah.
So so obviously we've touched on all your preferred like engine builders and like who you go to and stuff like that. We mentioned that this episode is sponsored by Haltech. You guys stand by Haltech products and use them all the time.
Yeah, we stand. Well, we've
stand by,
had.
yeah.
I've got
Without
it in my
any
own
issues.
car. I've put them in a couple of cars. No problem. It's good. They're-
And support second
support.
to
Yeah, second to none.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't fault it.
none. What Haltech actually is 2500? Or Nexus?
GM Sport. No, I'm joking. It's got an R5 in it.
Yeah, and you're running keypads as well.
The keypads, the dash, just pretty much all these sensors.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Page up for more power.
You running a fuel tech?
Fuel Tech, yeah,
Yeah.
FD600, yep.
Yeah. What made you go with the fuel tech?
Initially it was the nitrous control for the small block, and I liked it, and I just got used to it, man. So for me, it was just easy to use. I actually felt like second nature. So
That car already had the fuel tech in it.
no,
already
I'll
previously?
put
Oh, you
I'll
put
put
it
the
in?
fuel tech
Okay.
in it. Yeah, so it felt like really nice, and we thought we're going to be doing tuning, so we might have both platforms, so we can learn both platforms. You see, yeah.
Beautiful.
I think we're pretty much at the hour mark. Where do you guys see yourself in 10 years' time?
5 years time, maybe we'll go for, or 10. Oh.
Probably still going good. More
Not retired.
not retired. No,
No.
still built. It'd be good to, but I think.
Hopefully doing something else. No, I'm joking. I don't know, man. Just we
It's
just go
just-
with the flow.
it's-
We're
it's-
enjoying it at the moment. Everything's going all right.
Everything's
We're
going.
having a good time. We love the racing. Sometimes it doesn't feel like work. It's fun. So
Yeah.
You know what it is, you work your ass off, you might put in lots of after hours here that people won't see, but in the end it's worth it, you know what I mean? Like nothing beats, you got your cars done, you've worked hard for it, after hours on your car, but during the day you're working on customer stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing beats when you finally get the chance to go racing with your mates.
That's
that's
right.
right. Yeah, it's great. man.
That's what we all do it for.
That's right.
Would
It's
you
just,
ever retire the V2?
maybe one day.
Would
See
you
what
build a V8? All jokes aside, I'm not trying to be funny. Aydin's giving me a funny face.
Nah.
No?
No, I'm gonna stay.
Stubborn,
What
man.
is it? What is
You
it?
just
Extreme. What do you call it?
Factory extreme.
Factory. I'm gonna say factory extreme.
What would be the next motor? If you could not build an Eco, what would be the next?
Like I said, I'd do a 2J.
Yeah.
I feel like a 2J would be nice.
2J Commodore, it's been done before.
No, not in a Commodore. Like you said, like in an 86, I would do that.
Super light.
I was literally. I had one. I was going to do it, but then it's just like, nah.
There's been a few cool 86 drag cars popping up around Australia.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Not many, but there's been a couple.
Yeah.
They're light. They're light to begin with.
I think they're a little bit short. I
Yeah,
feel.
the wheelbase a little
A
bit.
little bit. Yeah.
Too short.
Yeah. But you
So-
can get them to work, like anything.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
anything. Yeah.
get them to work. But that'll be ultimate. Like if I was to put this engine in an 86, it'd probably go like a low 7, no problem.
What about you
So it'd
boys?
be like a Monaro coupe, sort of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had a
CV6.
question from back at us.
Yeah, what about you boys? Where
It's
you
like a
gonna
Uno
be in 10
reverse
years
car.
time?
Yeah.
Ladies. Cut that out. Boys, so, all right, start again.
Non-binaries.
Start again. Non-binaries.
We want
So-
cheaper insurance.
Oh my god, please touch on
Oh, I forgot all about that.
So, boys, what ECU do you run? Like, just curious, like what? I'm guessing
I'm
Haltech.
Haltech.
Haltech, yeah. All right.
I was a PCM tech, like a standard Falcon computer, but I
You're a tight
decided
ass,
not to
that's
be
why,
a...
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I decided to pull my finger out and not be a fucking tight
It's
ass.
heaps better.
Yeah.
He-
Oh,
A million times better.
Anth?
Mine's a 2500 Elite
Yeah.
I'm running
Beautiful. Awesome.
Barra plug and play.
with the IC7 dash. I
Awesome.
chose not to go the IC10 or the IC7 a bit better.
Yeah, nice, cute.
So
Nice,
Cute.
It's a nice size, It's like actually, yeah.
yeah, I had one in the GDR and I just felt like it was just nice and compact.
Yeah.
I've got the same. I've got an IC7 in mine. Look, if I had the, if I didn't have the IC7 already, I probably would have gone the UC10, but I've just stuck with it. I already had the dash surround and everything to go with it, so
Yeah.
I just stuck with it. But
They're
yeah,
nice.
Haltech plug and play, and off and away we go, pretty much. Yeah.
And where are you going to be in 10 years, boys? Plans.
That's a very good question.
Still working hard. I want to see Prostreet Media go. Maybe have my own factory, have
Go
another
international.
business.
Yeah.
International would be cool. That
My
is a
goal
goal.
is to go to America. I want to be in America.
Like to follow racing and stuff
Nah,
like
to
that.
follow, like we will
Like
be in,
us together as a collective.
we're recording this. We will be in America.
Interviewing.
We will go to the World Cup one day.
Yeah. Or or
be
any
mad.
event
Yeah.
in America.
Yeah, anything.
Whether it's Pro Mod World Finals or fucking.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be there racing.
Maybe you can pay our way so we can just film you.
You could just you could just be our media crew.
Done.
Sounds good.
Done. I think CK might jump in, so might have to auction it off.
Bombshell
Auction our
there.
ticket there. Oh,
Just dropped a fucking bomb like boom.
yeah. Nah, just anywhere, man. Like, who would have thought? We've been doing this now for just over 12 months.
It's grown, man.
We've had some great names on there on the episodes, and
Yeah, yeah.
We've
just-
had 2 drag challenge winners.
yeah, a couple of Street Machine front page cars,
Awesome.
and some auction shops. So yeah, just wherever it takes us, it takes us.
He's
pretty
doing a
much.
good job, man.
He's doing a good job.
Nah, well, it wouldn't happen without people like you guys.
Like you
so
guys
we
supporting
appreciate
us.
Thank you.
letting us come in into the shop, taking time. We've had a big day at work, and
You're welcome.
we're taking away family time and all that
For the second time.
For the second time. Yeah.
for the second time.
Is
So,
the
Maybe we could
audio
just-
working this time?
Audio's mute.
is there anyone you'd like to thank or anyone
yeah.
you'd like to add?
Most definitely. You want me to start?
You start.
Canaris Engines, thank you for all your engines, all your support. Jamie Full Flight, been a friend of mine for forever, and always back and forth on the phone together and supporting each other. Preston Automatics, Andrew and Con and all the boys down there for the transmissions. Chris Lamanis, Performance Diff Centre, Performance Diffs, sorry Chris. And then, again, for all our diffs and bits and pieces, Fabian, Hotwires, Steph, 12 volt, Marcos Race Shop, the boys at Tuner's Edge, Eddie and Arthur and all the boys, Kiri, thank you very much. Nathan Kiri, Kiri Raceheads. Have I missed anyone? Fuck, man.
We'll get some comments probably.
Sorry, missed anyone? I feel like we have.
And anyone else that's helped out.
Anyone else
we've
helped
helped-
out, yeah.
Summarise it as a
Yeah,
whole.
there's always help.
Yeah, there's always, someone, there.
There's a million people to thank. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah, definitely.
Done.
Any other hot topics we should talk about at the moment before we
You want
wrap
to
up?
get some insurance?
Yeah,
I know
what
someone
is-
that can get you a good deal.
How do we get cheaper insurance, Jim?
I just have to tick not in binary. Apparently, it's the in thing now. Imagine the savings.
Yeah, out of this world, man.
I'm going to take off Anthony's tinfoil hat. Should we wrap it up?
No,
Yeah.
I got to add John Lang,
Johnny, yeah.
John Lang. Thank you for all the chromoly, all the bits and pieces that you supply us. I knew I forgot someone.
Yeah, man, there's so many people. Like,
Yeah.
you're on the
That's
spot too.
Yeah.
Done. Wrap it up.
Done.
So yeah, once again, thank you to haltech and Harley at Mickey Auto Styling for supporting this episode, and Harley being behind the camera watching all the audio levels and stuff like that, and monitoring all that. Jim and Aydin, on behalf of me and Anthony, thank you for coming on once again and being a part of episode 15 of the Prostreet Talk podcast. It's a pleasure having you guys on. Keen to see more of the builds and progress and racing come out of this workshop and what's to come in the future. And I imagine we'll be touching base maybe
100%.
across events over the next year, maybe doing some vlogs and stuff like that. So once again, from the both of us, thank you for coming on, and we'll see everyone in episode 16.
Oh, and Happy New Year, because this might be our last.
True, this might be our last one for the year. It's December now, so
Merry
Maybe
Christmas
see
and
you
Happy
next
New
year
Year.
if we don't get anyone else in. And thanks for all the support. And that's about it. RB the fucking world.
fuck
See
your
you
single
later.
cam, twin cam number 1. Thanks guys, thanks for
Thank you.
tuning in.
Thank you.